Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to batch print your sheet sets to PDF and DWG file format. We are going to do this because of some limitations of plugins and Revit itself. And I'm gonna be showing you how to write a Dynamo script, however, using an external package. I'm going to use Revit 2024 and PDF 24 as a printer, and my external package is Crumple. Without further ado, let's jump in. Before we get started with Dynamo, there are a couple of things that we need to set up. First of all, in the print session, I'm going to choose a printer PDF 24, and I have just set up a print set for the sheets that I'm going to print and rename it as floor plan set. And in the settings, I have just created a name for my printer, for my set. Actually, is PDF 24 underscore floor plan A1, and you need to actually choose the options for your output. For the DWG export, we're going to do the same. I have just created a new export setup and name it to DWG underscore A1. And final one, if you want to incorporate the number of revision in the file name, then you need to actually activate that. For example, here I have chosen revision number 1 for each sheet. Now let's jump into the Dynamo. For the first node, I'm going to use UI.dropdown form from the Crumple package. I need a couple of this one. For the form title, I'm going to bring out a code block and write down a string like select PDF setting. You can name it whatever you want. And we need to select our inputs as keys and values. For that, I'm going to look for collect dot I have forgotten to switch this to manual, so that let me do this. Collect dot print settings. As a names, I'm going to wire these to keys and print settings to values. And now I need to look for another node here called collect.view sheet sets. Here it is. And for my second drop-down form, I'm going to set the inputs in the code block. I'm going to rename this the same for the form title. And from view sheet sets, I'm gonna grab an attribute which is name and view sheet sets itself. This is my title, this is my keys, and this is my values. From this line, we can actually grab our view sheet sets. The views. Now let me bring out the two final node, which is Revit.print to PDF, again from the crumple package, and the other one Revit.export to DWG. For the first input, we need our directory path. Let's select this one. It's a little bit slow today. And for the folder that we are going to store our results, I have just created a folder on my desktop. So we are going to address this one. We have our views, and we are going to wire to the second input views or sheets. And here we go. For the file names, I'm going to create my own script line that we can manipulate it whatever we want, and we can incorporate actually the revision number as well. So for the first node, we need sheet name. These are actually out-of-box nodes of Dynamo, sorry. And then sheet number. The another node that we are going to choose from the crumple package is sheets dot revisions. And the other one is revision properties. Here we go. And now I'm gonna put down here a code block from which we can compose our file name. I'm gonna say a plus underscore plus b, which can be my revision. Let me copy and paste this character here. And C, which can be my file name. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to input my first character of the file name as a sheet number. The second one, B, should be my revision number, and the third one is my sheet name. As you can see here, if I double click on this one here, rename it, this is my number, okay, and this is my name. So for the first input, I'm going to select the sheet number and the revision, and the sheet name. Let me make a space over here. And those inputs are coming all from the sheets that we selected before. Let's wire these to file names input. And for the DWG export options, I'm going to search for Revit dot export options DWG, and for that setting we name that DWG underscore A1, if you remember. All right. Print setting, actually we came here, which is this one, all the way to the first node, and printer name. This is a string PDF 24, and for run me, let's choose true. So now, if we run this script, we should be seeing two form drop down, to drop down form actually, and to select our settings. So let's run this script. Here is the first one that we are going to select, the one that we set up already. And here is the second one. Let's check from the nodes over here if we can successfully print our PDFs. Let's check the. All right, it worked for the PDFs, but not the DWG. Let me freeze this one, and oh yeah, that's because we didn't wire this to run me. So let me unfreeze this one here and delete the sheets that we already printed and run the script again. Oh no, this time it didn't print the PDFs. Let me do this. I'm gonna save this one on my desktop here. Let me close this. and reopen it and test this out if it works. Here is my version. We can delete those ones. All right. I have selected my directory path. Here it is. I think we're good to go. Let's select the first trigger and the second one. And let's see if we just print both PDF and DWG formats of our sheets. Yeah, actually, as you can see, we have our PDFs and we have our DWG files. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day.